Alright, so season 4 of Miraculous has done so much for Marinette's character, but it's also done a lot for Alya as well. So far, Alya has not only learned about Ladybug's identity, but also she carried the 2 missions she was a part of, as well as finding out how to create the charms used to defend against Akumas. All of these things have accumulated into Alya becoming a full-time Miraculous holder as of Optigami. Alya is a character who is perfect as a hero. She proved herself since back in season 1, when we saw just how brave, outgoing, kind, and driven she was. Now, after Optigami, it's clear Thomas has big plans for Reina Rouge. So in this video, we'll be diving into all the things that she will and might have to deal with in the future. Before that though, real quick, just want to say thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys end up enjoying this video, then you can like the video, comment, subscribe. All those things really help out with YouTube's crazy algorithm. And also subscribing lets you guys know when I upload next. If you guys want to see any more of my crazy Miraculous theories, subscribe. Alright, not going to waste any more time. Let's get into the video. So of course, it wouldn't be Miraculous if we didn't bring up romance and relationships. And the one she has with Nino seems like it's going to be tested. The next episode, right after Optigami, will be a Nino-focused episode, with the return of the Bubbler. Now, Nino's been on the sideline for a while now. We haven't really gotten an episode focused on him yet in this season, but we have been getting little hints here and there. We know he feels helpless watching his best friend Adrian have to live through Gabriel's strict rules. And in Optigami, we could see that he really wanted to be there for Alya, but he couldn't. We also had that episode in season 2 where he was proving to Alya's sister that he's good enough to be her boyfriend. So I think Nino will be struggling with feelings of self-worth and feeling useless and helpless. He wants to help his friends, but he feels like he's powerless. And now with Alya being a full-time superhero, in the past while Marinette and Adrian had to keep things from him, Alya and Nino always seemed to be at the same level. They both knew the same amount of information and they both helped this in the same exact level. But now that Alya has learned and grown so much, he's on that level by himself. Now he's the only one between the 4 feeling powerless. I think that's going to give Gabriel the chance to akumatize him. I mean, I say akumatize, the title is a bit strange with like Senti Bubbler. It kind of sounds like we're going to be getting a Senti monster clone of the Bubbler, but it's in the same line. Like, I feel like Nino's negativity is going to play a factor in the next episode. Now, the reason why I'm diving into Nino's character arc in an Alya video is because this episode can greatly affect Alya's relationship. By the end of Anti-Bubbler, 3 things could happen. 1. The relationship ends because Nino can't take all the secrets. We've already seen him start to be frustrated with all the secrets, so maybe he tells Alya that he can't take them all anymore and breaks up. 2. He learns the identity of Adrian as Cat Noir, but he can't tell Alya. Now he has a secret he needs to keep and won't feel as useless or powerless anymore because he can be there more for his friend, which can distract him from the fact that Alya is hiding something. This would mean that Nino and Alya would have to both lie to each other, which may affect their relationship in the future. 3rd, Nino's just gotta have to deal with it. I mean, he'll know that Alya is keeping things from him, but he knows that he can still trust her. Similar to what Chat and Ladybug said at the end of episode 2. Maybe down the road the truth will be revealed, but until then, Nino will just have to endure. All these secrets might also end up putting a toll on Alya. We know she hates lying to Nino and really wants to involve him, so having to continually distance herself from him must hurt. Maybe this will push her to push Marinette into letting Nino keep the turtle Miraculous like how she can keep the fox. We've seen relationships fail because of being a Miraculous holder. We've seen that with Master Fu, we've seen that with Marinette, we've seen that with Adrian. I personally think their relationship can survive this, but it will probably be shaken in the next couple of episodes. Does anybody remember back in season 1 when we heard of Lila's debut? Everyone was so excited because we knew she was going to be the Fox Miraculous holder. Or at least we thought she was. We thought she'd be a good guy and join the team, but when the episode came out...
I hate you, Ladybug!
Yeah, no, that wasn't the case at all. But even though it wasn't real, I still see Lila as sort of the OG fox holder. Like how Chloe was the first bee holder turned bad, Lila is kind of the first fox holder. Always bad. And like I said, I know it was all fake, but there's still that connection that she has with the Fox Miraculous. So maybe we'll see a Lila slash Volpina versus Alya slash Reina Rouge scenario in the future. And I do think Lila will target Alya for 2 reasons. 1, even though her Miraculous was fake, Lila's amulet was based off of the Fox Miraculous's picture she found in the Guardian's book. Unlike a lot of her classmates, Lila knows what the Fox Miraculous actually looks like. So if Alya is just walking around with the Fox Miraculous around her neck, Lila's gonna notice it and she's gonna know that Alya's position with Ladybug has changed. Now she's not just another kid that gets the Miraculous for a little bit and then has to give it back. Now Alya is a full-fledged Miraculous holder. This does put a target on Alya's back and might lead to an eventual battle between the two. This could even give Lila's character the opportunity to open up more, while also acting as a test for Alya. This is definitely something that I would love to see, but it doesn't end there because of the second reason. Alya's in danger. It's like Master Fu and Marinette said, it's dangerous to include other people in this fight. We saw it in the last episode. The closer Alya got to Marinette's Ladybug side, the more danger she was in. And now Gabriel knows that Alya has a special relationship with Ladybug, and because of that, he's going to target her. Remember, Lila still works for Gabriel. She might not be getting paid, but she still works for him. So he could ask her to spy on Alya, follow her, learn more about her, sabotage her, steal the Miraculous from her, whatever. Another thing he could do, and I did mention this in my reaction, maybe Gabriel will use his influence and wealth to get Alya close to him. Maybe promise her a scholarship or create a reporter program and have her work closely with Gabriel so he could learn more about her. Like, I could see a program that he creates that has to do with fashion, like going around and like getting the latest news in the fashion world, who knows. There's also one last thing that Gabriel could try to do, and honestly, based off the next episode, this is really likely. Gabriel could try to use the people Alya's closest to in order to get to her. Nino, which could be the next episode. Gabriel knows what Nino means to her, I'm pretty sure. Maybe her family. Maybe we'll get the return of Scarlet Moth and he'll akumatize her whole family or endanger them somehow. Whatever the idea is, I hope it does enforce the danger that comes with being in Gabriel's focus, because if it does, not only does it raise the stakes, but also makes Gabriel look like a better and more threatening villain. But while Gabriel does prove to be a dangerous force for Alya, Alya seems to be also just as dangerous for Gabriel. Now this is interesting. Remember in episode 3, we spent some time in Alya's room. Look at that map. It seems to be a map of Paris with little things attached and drawn on it. Looking closer, you'll see those little things are actually little butterflies. All of them look different. I think each butterfly represents a different akumatized villain, which is why they all look different. Similar to Marinette's charms, each butterfly has a different aesthetic, so Alya knows which butterfly belongs to whom. I believe Alya is marking down where each person has been akumatized in Paris. Why? Well, if there's an infection going around the city and you notice that there's a large number of infection in a certain part of the city, there's a good chance that that part of the city is the source, right? Or maybe it's vice versa. You have an infection around the city except one certain spot. It's a bit strange how there aren't a lot of akumatized attacks near Gabriel's house. Why is that? Well, let's investigate. That could also be Alya's mindset. You see where I'm going with this? I think she's trying to find out where Shadow Moth, Hawk Moth, Gabriel's lair is. I think Alya is doing what Marinette and Adrian never thought to do. She's being proactive and looking for Shadow Moth's lair. So she, or I guess Ladybug, can actually go and catch the guy. I'm saying I guess Ladybug because she actually made this before she became Reina Rouge full time and before she found out Ladybug's secret identity, which is honestly really impressive. I mean, I said it earlier, but I'll say it again. Alya was meant to be a superhero. I mean, she was the one to figure out how to create the charms to battle akumatization. She could be the key to either getting a hint of Shadow Moth's true identity, or maybe she'll be the one to solve it. I didn't walk into this season thinking that this was Alya's time to shine, but this season has done her more service than anyone else in this whole series, in my opinion. And I think this season definitely brings the idea, or even the fact, that this show doesn't need to just be Ladybug and Chat Noir. That the Miraculous duo can expand into a trio, or maybe even a whole team, 4 or 5 people. The more this team grows, the more people can contribute. Anyways, that's a discussion for another video. For right now, I just want to repeat that I'm excited for more episodes with Alya as a true member of this team. And I'm excited for everything she's going to do as the new hero of Paris. Tell me how you guys feel in the comments down below about Alya's rise in importance in the season and the overall series. You like it, or do you think it's taking away from our original heroes, Adrien and Marinette? Drop all of your opinions in the comment section below and we'll talk about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until next time, bye.